They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Darnold. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A play fake, and it's Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zaven Collins in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 26. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
From the 23, here's 2nd down at 7. Off of play action, Darnold. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Seahawks.
Hands it off out of the gun. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
He's got it. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've had to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On play action, they'll throw. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down to the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Keyshawn Butte, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cards have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba getting ready to go back to work. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Darnold going to slide to the ground here, but not before he does pick up the first down.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Josh Sweat.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's Darnold. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Darnold now to throw. Pass complete. He's got Smith and Jigba.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard
So
line.
into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Second and 7.
Here goes set. Set.
Play action. It's Darnold. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's a gain of
23 yards, the final tally.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Set.
They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This is a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. Myers' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7.
Second and 7.
He'll look back to throw. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down. First and 10 at the 37.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 41. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
10 more yards. That's another Cardinals first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He's going to try and do this himself. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Cardinals have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And able to use his blockers to get this out over the 40. A good position to be in here, second and inches. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And some nifty running here as they take this across midfield and down to the 47. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now it's Darnold. Over the middle, complete. That's Freeman. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a handoff working right. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. So that'll bring up second down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now Darnold. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A loss of 10 yards.
A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long. They'll set up a throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. Here we go. This is fourth down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Fourth down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. He'll try to do it himself. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
looks like he'll throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on third down. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Darnold to throw. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And quickly another first down, but tackled inbounds. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Here's Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Here comes 2nd down. Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. This is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Well, going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. Now Darnold. This to possibly force OT. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go, sack. No lady. No lady. It's out.
One last throw down for Darnold. And this is caught. And he's in for the touchdown with the clock reading triple zeros. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off. Ain't no other king in his rap thing, they siblings, nothing but my children. What? They disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag, we getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building, cracks pulling up in a marked truck just to play freeze tag with a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show, trying to show the ropes before they from a. I'm prophetic. They only talk about it.
Now for the all-critical extra point. And he's got it. No problems there. The extra point up and good, and we are headed to overtime. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Seahawks who are going to get the first crack at things. They'll possess it to start things off here in overtime. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right? Mentally, are you still doing what you're supposed to do? And they were up to the task on that play.
And certainly fatigue on both sides of the football. Back to throw, Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At their 49-yard line.
Now they try the right side here. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Darnold from the gun. That is caught. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of 9 there, and it puts him in better shape here for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Myers connects on the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A little juke. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what will be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Benson. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Now 3rd down and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
They're going to look to throw. He's got McBride. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown, Cardinals. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Here's Darnold. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
They'll run with Wilson out of the shotgun. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Jalen Thompson on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Darnold. Finding Smith-Njigba downfield. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10.
Just straight money right there. The biggest drive of the game, a chance to win it in overtime. If they've been saving that play, they sure pulled it out at the right time. A huge turn of events there.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Seahawks, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles.